Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. So Immortal is a epic historical fantasy romance, and it is my best, my biggest, my most ambitious project that I've ever worked on. It is the longest book I've ever written, and I've been working on it for years, and it's the biggest one because it has companion books and a TV series scripts I've been writing. It is essentially my book baby, even beyond my debut novel, which was Hunter. And so I spent a lot of time editing and working on this even before I sent it to my editor. So shout out to Eshe who helped me edit this book. And so this is the vlog series as I edited Immortal. So yeah, it's a very long process. I hope you'll stick with me through the series. It was definitely really fun because I was like editing what my editor had said. I was editing for myself and the story and all the developmental stuff. I was historically fact checking. There's one section in here where I was also checking, a Japanese friend of mine had beta read the Japanese section, so I was watching for all that stuff. So I was pretty overwhelmed, but this is so fun, and I hope you guys are going to really enjoy this. So yeah, stick with me, and I hope you really enjoy this. Hey guys, so it's day 11 of editing Immortal, and I'm getting a very late start. It's 10:28. Ironically enough, I wrote Tides of War very quickly, and I was ready to start editing at like, I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock-ish, and I had to fix, okay, a couple of my YouTube videos started glitching, and like the endings was all messed up, so I had to fix both of those. And then I've had situations with my cover designer, not situations, but I've been working closely with my cover designer for the Valiant series rebrand, which is going to be the final ones. I love it. So I was working on that, and I actually got started at Immortal at 10, just before 10 o'clock. And what I did was, when my Hebrew character sings a psalm, I remember my editor mentioned the King James Version didn't come out in the 1600s, so using it, even though that's the only one that's copyright free and in the public domain, it doesn't make sense with the thee and thous and all that stuff. So she suggested to use a different translation, which I did look up, but they all cost money, or to just rewrite it my own words, and that's what I did. Well, my mom is a huge collector of Bibles, and she loves the Hebrew language, and so she has several different apps and different Bibles that have the direct Hebrew translation. So we went through and we translated the whole thing and reworded it back into English based on what the best word choice is, and that's basically what translations do, but we made our own decisions on it, and I rewrote it and added it in there. That took us almost the entire time we were working, so it spent us a good hour to do that, and then I still was talking with my designer working on that stuff. And then I realized I have tons of emails. I just realized Rogue is up for ACX. I got to get it short story ending to the narrator so they can start narrating. I've got to get Forgotten up on ACX so that the narrator of Hunter can start doing Forgotten. I also, the special project I've been working on just sent me everything I need to know for that specific project. So it's just, everything's chaotic. There's so much going on. I'm just very overwhelmed right now. So instead of, I have a million emails to answer for all of this stuff going on, but I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a breather. And instead of answering any emails or messages, I'm going to disappear into the world of Immortal for the half an hour that I have. My husband comes home at 11:30, but tonight I have to fix dinner, my chicken Alfredo, which takes half an hour. So I got to get started at 11:30, which means I have half an hour to just work on Immortal. That's what I'm going to do. And I'll work out everything else later. So, huge to-do list, but I did finish proofreading Wildfire last night, so I can start implementing those changes. I got to sit down and put those in both documents at some point. I have some changes in there I got to go over with my husband. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Like, and if I could talk about the project I was working on too, let's say it's a heavy load, and I'm excited about it, but it's a lot to take on all at once, given that I'm writing another story, The Tides of War. I'm editing Immortal. I've got to start rewriting Survivor. So it's just, I'm doing the covers again for the final time, and these are it. I feel very happy with the designer, and I know I finally hired somebody who knows what they're doing, and this cover has gotten the most response I've ever gotten before ever. The new one for Hunter. So it's just, it's a lot, but I'm not on a set deadline for Immortal so long as I get it out by spring of next year. So I'm still trucking away. My goal is to get this done before the end of the year. So it's insane right now, but I got to get to work. I don't have time to vlog. So that's all I can say. And just, yeah, pray for me or something. Cause there's a lot going on right now. Hey, I'm waiting on my computer to load. So it's still day 11 of working on Immortal. and I'm saving it right now because it's 10:55, so my husband will be texting me that he's on his way home soon, and that's my cue to start dinner, essentially. So I finally got my YouTube video straightened out. I did that really quickly, and then I was able to edit. Let me check. I was on this page, so I started here, and I edited this, and then I edited, that was 52. I'm trying to keep track of pages. So I edited, as I said, I edited this bit here, and then I edited this entire page, and then I edited this bit here, which is pretty good. I had nothing major to fact check in this one, but I did have a scene story issue to fix, 2 story issues to fix, which thankfully, because my editor and I discussed everything via the voice messages, that was one thing. Those were things we already talked about. One of them, the other one, I was just able to follow her notes. She left notes on both, but it made it easier to immediately change both of those, so it didn't take me too long to work through some of that. So I feel very happy, and I may actually edit later because I don't have to proofread Wildfire anymore. I still have that other project that I have to work on, especially now that I have a lot more of it to work on. But that does free up a little bit of time in the evening, so I may get back into this and do a little bit more in Rome. But I'm losing paper. Sorry. The good news is I'm making progress. So basically, in terms of page numbers, I'm on 54 out of 65. Well, 66 and a half, because that's a little bit. Plus the recordings, which I'm going to go through when I get Rome done. So I'm still in Rome, and this, I want to say it's one of the longest ones. It's not the longest ones, but it's one of the longest ones. So the longest one is going to take me forever to get through. It's a good thing that that's my favorite era in the whole book, but I love Rome too, so I'm excited. Plus I fixed the song, so I did get a lot accomplished tonight in terms of Immortal. So since I only have a few minutes, I don't want to get in the middle of this next entry and not be able to get it done. I prefer to stop at entries, even if I'm going to work later. It still makes it fresh, you know, I guess, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to work on some of the other stuff that's been piling up, about a gazillion emails to get through. So I'm just going to work through what I can and just slowly start weaning stuff down. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now, and I'll check in with you guys later if I have anything important. And I'm a mess, I know, but that's what happens when stuff like this happens. So yeah, that's all I got. I'll check in with you guys later. Hey guys, so it's still day 11 of editing Immortal, and I intended to edit quite a bit of it this evening. And by this evening, for me, it's like 2:30 in the morning. And I meant to start at 1:30, but I edited a YouTube video. Rendering it took a while, and then I had tons of notes that I had saved from emails that I emailed to myself, and my computer was stupid, so it's taking twice as long as I wanted it to, and therefore I've only been able to edit for about, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour. I don't know what time it has been, but I did one single page. So, actually, no, I finished the half a page I told you where I left off, and then I edited this whole page. So 1.5 pages, but progress is progress. And here we are. So the next one is a huge action sequence. And let's just say that I think I'm going to have to fix some things for getting a little bit too gory. So there's going to be quite a bit of fixes that I need to do. And because it is an action sequence, because I got to do a lot of fixes, I'm going to wait till tomorrow when I'm fresh and not as exhausted. So I'm going to work on stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest. It's 2:30 in the morning. So I just need to relax, I guess, or work or figure something out. I'm honestly so tired, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. So I will check in with you guys next time I work on this. Hey guys, I want to say it's day 12 of editing Immortal, but I don't know. Let me find out. Yeah, it's day 12. So I don't know why, but I've been very tired today. I I have edited 4 YouTube videos, so I officially have all of December scheduled out for my YouTube channel. So every Monday and every Friday and the first 2 Wednesdays. So I need the last 2 Wednesdays are the only ones I don't have. And I don't have anything direct planned because my wildfire vlogs didn't last as long as I thought they would. So I did that all morning, and then when I decided to write my room in my book, and I realized that I'm burnt out on the Tides of War and is not finished yet. I'm at chapter 15 out of 23, which sounds like I'm pretty close, but each chapter has like 5 different POV changes, and each one has to be at least 1,000 words-ish. And so there's a lot of content left, and it's not finished, but I literally don't want to write in it anymore. And so the fact is that, the fact is just that I want to be done with it, but I don't want to just rush end it because then it would suck. I don't want to just stop, take a break, come back to it, because I don't do well when I do that. So I'm just not sure what to do. And so since I'm so tired and I don't feel well tonight, I'm like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to leave it. For now, I wrote, you know, over 2,000 words tonight. That's, especially being burnt out and writing that much, that's a win. So I'm just going to leave it. And I'm not going to decide anything. I'm just going to move on from it. And believe it or not, I'm actually really into Immortal. So this could be just a God, like, telling me take a break from Tides of War. Put your energy and your effort into editing Immortal. I'm into the story, I'm into editing it, I'm into working on it. I like this system, both vlogging, because sometimes when I vlog, it takes away time to vlog that I should be putting toward the thing that I'm vlogging about, writing, editing, that sort of thing. But I found a good system for handling it. I found a good system for balancing editing my edits along with my editor's edits, along with fact checking and history checking and stuff. And I'm really into the story right now. So I'm just going to work on Immortal, not make any decisions about the Tides of War. And it is still late. Like I got a late start at around 8:30, and I feel like I didn't write for that long, but for some reason it's later now. I don't know if my vlogging took a while and then I posted on social media. So I don't know why it's as late as it is, but it is 10:18. So here I am, and I'm just going to get started. I may not vlog that much because, like I said, I don't feel good and I'm feeling burnt out, which is making me bummed out. And so I just kind of want to edit, and that's what I'm going to do. So I will check in with you guys when I have something to report. Hey guys, so not a whole lot of big stuff to fix this time, just minor edits. I'm actually nearing the end. I've got 2 pages left, front and back. So I've got this paragraph, the whole back page, and then the front and back page, which is half a page, to edit. And then I'm finished with the Roman Empire. So after that, I'll listen to the recordings and go over a few things. I think I have one more big picture thing to work on to add into this arc, and then I'll be finished with the Roman Empire. So I'm very excited. And my husband's on his way home and it's about dinner time, so I'm going to stop there for now, and I'll fill in you guys later as I work on things if I finish it and stuff like that. So that's it for now. I'm very excited to be almost done with the Rome arc. It's been several days, so I can imagine how long it's going to take me to get through some of the other bigger ones. So hey guys, so it's still day 12 of editing Immortal, and it's now 1:58 a.m. I'm having a lot of shoulder pain. So I got back in Immortal, after my husband and we did our dinner thing, and it was like 1:15 or so when I started. So I did edit a YouTube video, and while I was waiting for it to render, I edited Immortal, and then I put it up on YouTube, made a thumbnail, and then while that video is still currently on YouTube, I did try to mess around with another YouTube video, but I decided to just quit because I only have 1 Wednesday left, and it's like the last Wednesday, so I feel like doing a random vlog is awkward. So since it's the end of the year, I should do something bigger. And so I decided to just finish out Immortal. So that's what I did. Like I said, it was like a paragraph, the back page, and then I don't know. Maybe? No. Yeah, so it was this bit here, and then this whole thing, and then this bit. So I have some big picture stuff to look at on the back along with the recordings, but I'm just too tired to address them because it's like cutting stuff and I don't like cutting stuff, so I'm like, I'm gonna have to deal with that later. But Rome is finished, so as soon as I get the big picture stuff done and the recordings listened to, I can move on to the next section. So yeah, that's everything. Yeah, my stomach is hurting, so I'm just going to relax the rest of the evening. And yeah, I am happy and I'm into Immortal even though I'm burnt out on everything else. I think a lot of it is just I've been working without a break. My husband asked me, and I looked at my log that I use to keep track of my word count, and I've been writing every day since October 13th. It was a Friday, the 13th. That was the last day that I didn't write. And then I've been editing pretty consistently for clients, one after the other, this entire year. There's only been a few weeks at most that I have not had a client to edit. I have been editing my own books very consistently throughout this year, and I've been writing a book. Again, same with editing, where I've only had like a week of a break between books, like sometimes less than that, sometimes a little bit more. So I think I'm just burning myself out by this go, you know? So I'm just gonna relax and take a break tonight. And that's all I got. So I will check in with you guys next time. I'm so excited to announce the Kickstarter. You guys have probably heard that it's going on right now, but I've actually been able to add hardbacks with dust jackets for Immortal and the Valiant series omnibus. That's all 5 books in one omnibus, and of course Immortal. It's amazing historical epic fantasy, and I want to thank you guys for watching this vlog series as I edited Immortal, or if you're watching the omnibus video as I got the omnibus together. It was a lot of work, and now it's finally come to fruition, so you guys can check out the Kickstarter and see if there's anything you'd like to support or back for gifts for you. We've got paperbacks, and now we've got hardbacks with dust jackets. There's all kinds of gifts available, ebooks and coloring books, notebooks, whatever tickles your fancy. So please go check out the Kickstarter. This was a lot of work to get the omnibus together. It was a lot of work to edit Immortal and get it together, and it's only available to August 14th, so check it out. And we're working toward the first stretch goal, which is chibi art of Nasan from Immortal. So if you're watching the Immortal editing, if you are interested in that story, in Nasan as a character, then help get to the stretch goal, because then we'll get chibi art of him, and that will get sent to all backers. So if you backed a digital, like an ebook, it'll get sent to you digitally. If you back a physical copy, like a hardback or a paperback, it'll get sent to you as a sticker. So go check it out. Check out the Kickstarter, see if there's anything you want. Check out the hardbacks. I worked so hard to get them together, and see if there's anything you'd like to support and help us get to the next stretch goal, which is chibi art. So forgot to add, the link will be in the description below, so check it out. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more writing and reading videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Liking my videos really helps push these videos into the algorithm. That's the way the algorithm works, so I appreciate every one of you who like these videos and watch them and stick with me. And in the meantime, if you liked this episode in the vlog series, then check out the next one. It'll be up as a premiere unless you're already watching this after it's out, but either way, check it out. You don't want to miss it. This is super, super exciting stuff.